If you feel stuck, unmotivated, if meditations don't work, you feel lost and you don't have clarity where to go in life, then try ecstatic dance. And in today's video, I will share with you what is ecstatic dance, where it comes from, what are the healing benefits of it, what is the process, and how you can practice it within your home and really heal your mind, body, and soul and just up level your whole life. Let's start. Hello dears, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha. On this channel I share spiritual practices, self-development tools, my insights and practical solutions to you feeling better, opening your heart, making meaningful connections and living a better and more fulfilled life. I myself am practicing ecstatic dance already for several years, and this has become my daily tool to work on my emotions, to express my feelings, to let go of different stuck energy in my body. And every time I just feel so much lighter, more inspired, free, just clear that you're a blank page and you can make your life as you wish for it. You no longer feel that you're stuck, you're tired, you don't want to do anything. You feel happy, you feel in love, you feel energized. These are some of the effects of ecstatic dance. And for a long time I was practicing it alone at my home, just putting songs and just trying to intuitively feel my body and go with it. Then I went to Bali. I lived there for 4 months, and I went to one of the most authentic ecstatic dance sessions with hundreds of people, top DJs. The atmosphere was just so magically, shamanically good. The people were screaming, crying, they were even dancing with each other. They were so expressed and liberated. So many people just felt so free being themselves, acting so weird like animals in front of many other people. And that just opened my eyes to this amazing practice even more, because when I did it in this collective energy with other people, it was a new level, new experience for me. I went out of that session and I was writing insights for some 3 hours, different things that were stuck in my body, stored for many years, they came out. And I just believe ecstatic dance is really one of the most powerful things you can do. So what really is ecstatic dance? Ecstatic dance is a form of dance which is like a meditation. You dance intuitively because there are no specific steps or rules in how you should move. And instead of focusing outwards, you're focusing inwards in your body. It's a great practice because we often focus on what other people will think of us, how we look when we dance. But in ecstatic dance, the goal is that you're fully in your body and you really don't think about what everyone else is doing, because they're in their journey. So you're dancing and you become the music you hear. Like, you can feel, what if you are this music, how would you move? How your body responds. You switch your attention from your mind to your body sensations. Sometimes it might be hard to get into this flow and to actually liberate yourself to do it, but when you manage to, ecstatic dance becomes a form and an allowance for your body to finally speak. Music takes you on a deep inner journey into the world of who you are, into what is inside you. It can also trigger some trauma, some difficult emotions. You may cry, you may scream, or you may just feel the bliss of life and finally see how amazing is this life. Every time the journey is different for everyone, and if you're even practicing it all the time, sometimes it can lead to completely different experience for you. And it's not a party, it's not the same as dancing in a club. First of all, because there are no alcoholic or any other substances, so it's fully just your body as it is. Second of all, in a club there's completely different energy. People come with very shady intentions sometimes, and your focus is outwards. We often can feel anxiety in clubs because we have to show something from ourselves and be someone we are not. In ecstatic dance, first of all people come with intentions to be with themselves. They come very vulnerably. It's also for many a challenge to go out of the comfort zone. So the energy is very different and the process is very different. You know, it may seem that you just dance like in a dance club, but inside there's a completely different journey, you know. It's not a way to show something how cool you move or just be afraid how you move. It's about letting your body be as it is. There is also a study made by UCLA in 2021 that ecstatic dancers had higher levels of mindfulness, feeling present in their bodies and in the moment, than those who didn't do ecstatic dance, and the majority of participants with depression, anxiety, chronic pain, and trauma said ecstatic dance had therapeutic benefits for them. Really, without even a study, I can tell that when you start dancing ecstatic dance in one person, when you end this session afterwards, your whole world can change. Really, that one session can be so transformational. Either you heal something so big, you have completely different perspective in life, you get some genius idea for your business. It can be so beneficial. Now more about the benefits. So one of the biggest things I think is that you feel liberated to be you. When you allow yourself to dance weirdly, ugly, maybe even cry and do something that you're not used to do, like do some weird movement with your hand, you give yourself the permission to be as you are. And this teaches us also on a daily life that we don't have to fake anything from ourselves. We can just be, we can just say what we want and not feel ashamed of it, not feel that we need to hide. We open ourselves up to the world and to our most authentic versions. And even more, if you do it together with other people, you see how others are allowing themselves to be and move crazy, and this gives you the permission. Wow, they can, then I can also do. This becomes like a chain of energy of permission to be liberated. Another very important aspect is healing and processing different traumas and emotions. It is discovered that all our negative emotions and traumas are stored in our bodies and they manifest as different illnesses. It can be maybe in your shoulders and you want to lean in, or in your belly, or in your back, or somewhere in your body it is stored, and we need to shake it out for it to get released. You can go to psychologists, therapists, do different things, but if there's still something left in your body and it is not healed, it can just, you will not even realize, but it is bringing negative effects into your life. So by shaking out those parts of the bodies where the trauma and negative emotions are stored, you won't even realize what were these emotions about, but they will be healed after the dance. Another thing is getting inspiration and feeling unstuck. Sometimes we get tired and motivated, you know, this feeling when you just lay in your couch and you don't want to do anything. Why? Because the energy in your body is stuck, it's stagnated. But the minute you choose to just shake off, to do some movement, energy starts flowing. So you get these sensations that give you a feeling of meditation and you don't want to stop. You're just in it and you're doing it, and that can bring different new ideas, enlightenments, realizations that can help you in your life, in your business, and can change the whole thing for you. Also, it can reduce your social anxiety. This is more if you're doing it together with others during ecstatic dance, but yes, you practice going out of the comfort zone and be yourself in this 2-hour session. You with time become really free in front of others. In your real life, you understand that you can say your opinion, you're not afraid to be in front of many unknown people. It's just a practice of feeling safe together with other people. Because I think it's a big illusion that other people think something badly of you. From spiritual perspective, we are all one, and when we realize this and see in the other person not the other person but just our friend, our brother and sister, it's a completely different quality of life that we can just see and connect with people on a new level. And so this leads to another benefit, which is deepening connection with other people, feeling that we are all one, that we are all connected. You know, when you look at someone not with the fear what they will think of me or with a judgment towards them, but seeing them and seeing their soul, the truth of who they are. Also, it is proven that it can help with addictions, smoking, alcohol, different things. It's just because during ecstatic dance your brain is rewired, you get these new pathways in your mind, and it can help you even on a biological level to change your habits if this is your intention for ecstatic dance. How did ecstatic dance start? I was researching this, and there were some news about that in even ancient times before our era. In Egypt, they were dancing something, you know, intuitively, and I believe this has been for centuries that in tribes people just danced, even in Africa, you know, with drums, for different reasons, whether it's culture, feeling more united, celebrating. But I think the healing benefits, they were discovered long before we were born, and people were using as healing benefits. But ecstatic dance as it is right now, it is considered that it's emerged in Hawaii in the beginning of 2000s. And since the main DJs who were creating this style of dance also started engaging in electronic music, this has taken on turns all around the world. People started to dance ecstatic dance, and there are also different other types of meditative dances like 5 rhythms, conscious dance, and so on. And this movement just has begun to grow, but it's not nearly as big as the hype for yoga, so we still can promote it and share it with our friends because it's really healing too. Here I can also say what's the difference with yoga. Yoga helps you to become more focused, I think much more stable, right? But ecstatic dance is a bit different because it can help you to access this trance state, you know, this third eye realm where you're just in some completely other world. And that's why I think it's very useful not just to do only yoga or just ecstatic dance, but combine them. And also in ecstatic dance you can really shake things out. There are no rules. That's the magic of ecstatic dance. You know, many other dance types or types of yoga or anything else have some strict guidelines. Here it is your intuition, and it's the most authentic dance, authentic experience you can have with yourself. Let's talk more about the process of ecstatic dance. So if you come to on-site ecstatic dance that is guided, usually it will begin with some introduction, explanation of the rules. Then will come most probably some practice before it, because for us to fully experience all the benefits of ecstatic dance, we need to calm our mind, we need to get more in tune with our body. So it's very nice if these sessions start with some yoga or with some different practices like meditation or something else to just bring our focus back to ourselves, feel safe. Maybe there can even be a cacao that opens your heart. Also, usually such sessions have a specific theme. Then starts the actual ecstatic dance part. I think for you to feel benefits on a very deep level, it should be at least 1 hour. 1 hour is a minimum, and it can go up until 2 or 3 hours. I think very good ecstatic dance sessions can even be 2 hours. But if you're doing it at home, and if you're doing it like more regularly, even like 5-10 minutes will give you so much, I promise you. but you need to time after time include these long sessions to go very deep, so that in the sessions where you don't have a lot of time, you can easily access this depth even in 5 or 10 minutes. And then you're guided during the ecstatic dance by the music curated by a DJ. Music is usually created in a way that the beginning is like slower, sensual, then it slowly gets in the pace, and then there's a culmination of really tribal drum music where you're able to shake everything out, and then it again starts slowly decline in the tempo, in the intensity, and in the end there can be a closing circle, some mantra singing, or hugging, and just wrapping it all up, maybe even talking with other people, or just rethinking about your insights. There are also some rules in ecstatic dance. I said there are no rules in dancing, but in the process there are some guidelines you should take into account. You shouldn't use your cell phone to make videos or photos, to respect other people and their expression. You should attend it in a sober state. Refrain from talking and communicating with others, because it might disturb your ability to just focus and get the most out of this experience. Be barefoot if possible. It will help you to connect and ground yourself in the earth. You should ask for consent if you want to connect with other dancers on the dance floor by eye contact, and if the other dancer doesn't really want it, they can make a gesture like this without talking. Everything is without talking, saying that I don't want to. But you cannot touch or have this experience with the other person if they don't really want it. Be careful with that and understand the signals very clearly. Also, I suggest not to eat right before ecstatic dance. Have something light few hours before it, and maybe even don't eat something afterwards to have the best effects and just feel this emptiness in your body. Now I will share some tips for beginners who may be afraid to come or have so many questions. It will be okay. Let me share some valuable tips. There are some people who are really afraid to come. It's out of their comfort zone because of many things, from what will others think of me, to how I will look, I cannot dance, or I will not be able to express myself. I really had some people coming to Ecstatic Dance and not dancing at all, because just coming there is already a big step out of their comfort zone. Seeing that you come to such a spiritual ceremony can already a big step for you. So don't undervalue just signing up for such event, or just even putting on music. It can be a big step for you. So you should know that this is a very safe space, the safest of many that you have been in. The people are so supportive, people are so understanding, and you're the soul in the space of ecstatic dance session, and you really shouldn't be afraid. You need to know that these fears are in your mind, and you just have to say to yourself, I'm coming even if I have fears, and very likely that these fears will decrease as you come. That's why don't be afraid also to come solo to such event. I know sometimes we want to come with a friend because it is scary, but actually you'll get much more effect if you come alone, if you don't talk to anyone else. While you feel that you're in a room with other souls, other beings, but you're still with your own journey and you can fully focus on yourself. If during ecstatic dance you cannot seem to focus on your body, it is okay to just sit down, to focus on your breathing, to again do some meditation, and to just very slowly move your body. And it's okay that sometimes your mind will flow to different life situations or problems. It's just like in a meditation. You allow it to happen, but you return to yourself, to the dance, to your intention. Yes, another thing, I suggest you to make some intention to have an even deeper experience. For example, you can come with intention to just release some situation, to activate your sexuality, or maybe even achieve your goal. Really, it can be anything, but if you all the time return your focus to this while you're dancing, it will manifest and become true for you. I really suggest you not to communicate and not to take this experience like just fun, but see how you can take most of it and be really serious about it and take your well-being seriously. Explore different moves with all parts of your body, something that you even have never felt before. This will feel so interesting to explore the body sensations. Try from some very light and sensual movements to something very active and dynamic. And another tip is try to synchronize your moves with the music. If the music is active and dynamic, try to move really actively. If it's more slow, allow yourself to feel just the small sensations of the body and move smoother and slower. And also very suggested to allow yourself to scream when you want to. It will be celebrating. Sometimes we all scream at the one time in ecstatic dance sessions, or you can do it alone at your home. Also, when you dance, it is suggested that you don't keep an eye contact with other people, and the best way is that you look down or even close your eyes. It's sometimes that if you want to move really around the whole room, of course it's better that you see something so that you don't step on something or someone, but just keep your eyesight low. Wear clothes that are either in the dress code of the event or be barefoot definitely. Wear something comfortable, something you can just pull your legs up and down and do whatever you want, and you just feel free in doing it. Nothing restrains you, and that there's no strict belt on your waist, so that nothing feels like too tight on your body. Also suggest you to drink water in between if you want. If you come to some ecstatic dance events that probably have water, at least the ones I'm organizing, we have also snacks and water and separate room for relaxation. Here are also some tips if you want to do it alone. What would you need? You will need some space. It can be actually really small, you just not go so far. You need some music. It's the best if you have some speaker you can put nice music on. You need an ecstatic dance playlist. I will share mine below so that you can practice it. It's on Spotify, but there are plenty of music also on YouTube. Just explore what you like and try different artists. Wear something that you feel free in. Put a timer on how long you want to dance, because at one point in the dance you'll think, I'm tired, oh, I'll just stop. But no, please do as you decided, because sometimes the benefits are after the point where you're feeling tired and your mind starts to get lazy, but actually that's where the best thing happens. Keep your notebook closed so that right after ecstatic dance you can write down your insights, and it's also very suggested that you meditate and feel these new sensations in your body. And in the next day, the insights that you wrote down, try to fulfill them in the real life with actions. And the best thing that in the next video I will share with you a 10-minute ecstatic dance session where in the real time I will dance with you with the music. So everything will be prepared for you. You will see how I dance, and as if we are together dancing, I'm allowing you to be free. You'll just can turn on this video and start dancing. I will guide you with some words. It's fully okay if you just dance to the music, but I know that it's much easier that you can dance and have some guide telling you that now you have to breathe, or now focus on your hand or on this energy. So I'm so excited to share this video with you. It will be very useful, and you can make it as a habit. Do it every Sunday or maybe every day. So I very hope it will be useful for you. And if you live in Latvia, Riga, or you're coming here, I'm organizing here ecstatic dance sessions with my colleague who is a certified ecstatic dance facilitator, and we have amazing studio, amazing sound and light system. It's just amazing experience. The nearest event is on 11th February, already very soon, but we are organizing them time after time, so I will leave the Instagram of Ecstatic Dance I'm organizing, so follow us there. If you have any questions about ecstatic dance, feel free to ask them and like this video if this was useful. Thank you so much and see you in my next videos. Bye!